What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K back again with another episode of NRO Mic Check. This is a show where we take the hot topic for the day and we talk about it in podcast form. And I got your co-host, Cold Blood Sensei, here with me today. Cold Blood, how you doing today, good brother?
Hello, only me in chat.
What's up, everybody? Yep.
There's nobody.
My apologies. I gotta put this out in the Discord. Once I put this out in the Discord, then the people will opineth and they will start to come. I had a crazy day today. Just got in like an hour ago. Been up all day running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and then we actually got to bail out of here at 3. So, and we actually have a light pack today, but we're gonna have an action packed show today. There's this new thing going on with Xbox. Cold Blood, I don't know if you heard, man. Xbox is supposed to be doing, switching this and switching that, playing musical chairs and moving some things around. Did you get a chance to check out this new news about Sarah Bond and his backwards crap? Did you check it out this weekend?
All I understood is we lost this generation already, so we do whatever the fuck we can to be faster with the next generation before PlayStation fucks us up again. That's what I understood from all of this.
You saying they try to take one out of the 360s book? You know what I'm saying?
No, they're trying to take out of the Wii U book at this point.
Oh yeah,
I mean, 3 years. That's all it took for them to say, "Fuck it, we go next gen."
Christ. My shit won't grow.
Exactly.
He said, Sarah Bond, she got a call from Windows Central. What do you have to say about this, Sarah? My shit won't grow. Wow. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about it, folks. It's not a lot of information in the story. I think Cold Blood summed it up pretty well, but we want to talk about the audacity, the gall, whatever you call it, for this new move. I found it comical that Windows Central tried to make it seem like that they got some leak, that they stumbled across some email someone hacked or whatever, and they called up Microsoft, and Microsoft was just like, well, yeah, we're gonna own that. Yes, we did. Right. No, this was a controlled leak at best. It just read Xbox advertisement all over it. But with that said, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. Can you do us a huge favor? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, rock those bells, and forward this out. Let everybody know that we're live. We really, really appreciate it. So let me do this. Let me read the story. Let's get right into it. Let me read the story, and I'll put it up here on the screen as well. I'll give my thoughts like super quick, and then we'll just get everybody else's thoughts on what's going on here. And we're going to do a little something like this. All right, there we go. That it? Is it popping up? Is it pop? Nope. Oh, you know why it ain't popping up? Because I have the wrong app. Now it should be popped. There you go. All right. This is coming from GameIndustry.biz. This is an article that reads, Xbox forms new game preservation and platform teams, moves AI division under hardware. Amidst the organizational changes, long-serving exec Kareem Choudhry departs after 26 years. It says Microsoft has seen more changes behind the scenes, including the creation of 2 new teams dedicated to experiences and platforms as well as game preservation. And those changes are Xbox Emerging Technologies team, which works on AI, will move under hardware division. New organizations include Xbox Experiences and Platforms and dedicated preservation team. And CVP of Emerging Technology, Kareem Choudhry, the chief architect of xCloud, leaves after 26 years, but continues to read. There are 2 new items within Xbox, one being an organization known as the Xbox Experiences and Platforms, which is said to be focused on improving the overall user experience on both Xbox consoles and Windows. This is led by Ashley McKissick and Kevin Gamble. Meanwhile, an internal email from Sarah Bond, yada, yada, yada. We've heard about that. Other changes include Catherine Gluckstein will be heading up the Xbox strategy and regulatory team. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want to get into her email because it's a controlled leak ad. That's all it is. So basically what you have here is you have Sarah Bond letting the world know that they are going to explore a backwards compatibility answer for Xbox games. And Kareem, on the heels of Kareem Choudhry, the chief architect of xCloud, on the heels of him leaving. Here's my beliefs. Here's what I think is going on. That was the news. But this is my beliefs real quick, and then we're just going to turn it to everybody and get their thoughts. I think number one with Kareem Choudhry, I think he was let go because xCloud simply was a failure. Not only did Stadia hope that their cloud gaming solution would be a mainstream solution by 2024, I would presume, maybe 2025, but so did xCloud. You could tell that by the court documents. Phil Spencer said that he had expected that because of Halo Infinite, that when people played Halo Infinite on xCloud, that you would have people evangelize it, right? Like, meaning, in other words, you would have the diehards cap for it and try to make xCloud seem so great, and then people would flock all over it, and nobody cared to do so. Nobody cared to do so. They stumbled over their messaging because Stadia performed better than theirs. Who wants to do cloud gaming? They minimized cloud gaming and they cut off their nose to spite their face. Then when they bought ABK, they minimized it even more. What was it, Cold Blood? What did she say? What did Sarah Bond say? She said that Xbox or xCloud was crappy or something. What did she?
No, she said it's the least used feature from the Game Pass Ultimate tier.
Yep. Here I got the article right here, where she says Sarah Bond says that xCloud is Game Pass Ultimate's least popular feature. It says the service is running at a loss. Wowzers.
You're breaking up, bro.
Again? Oh my God. Hold on.
Hey, what's up? Me first, please.
Hey, me first. What's going on? All right. So wowzers. Hopefully that's better. Jesus, we got it.
Yeah, right now it's good.
It's good. Okay. All right. So I think that was all said because, or I was all done because the solution that Xbox used, which was putting the cloud in the sky, was a failing proposal. It just didn't work. It didn't make sense because all it did is it bottlenecked your cloud capabilities by limiting it to your console. Very interesting way that Xbox tried to solve that issue of not wanting developers to have to develop separately for their cloud games. I get why they did it. It's just a solution that they came to was a failing one. I've said that. I know a lot of people that like xCloud are going to be mad. Oh, stop the hate. Look, man, let's look. Nobody, even if you like it, like for instance, say for instance you go to a store, Cold Blood, and then you go to get a pack of hot dogs or something, and the hot dogs have an expiration date on them, but yet you still eat them. You're like, oh yeah, these hot dogs were, they weren't supposed to be this tart, but I still like them. And everybody's looking at you like, oh, you ate them hot dogs. You're like, yeah, what's wrong with them? Like, the damn things were tart. Why'd you eat them? Well, I don't mind them. That's you. You don't mind them. That doesn't mean that everybody else has to ignore the expiration dates on food. So with that being said, people have standards when it comes to gaming. They don't like, just in general, when it even comes to cloud gaming, generally they don't like xCloud. They just don't. We got Purple Haze in the house. What's going on, Perp? She says, same Xbox, just different characters. Yeah, people generally just don't like xCloud. Even when you look at it from a cloud gaming perspective. I know there was a lot of people that want to do.
Do you think it was a mistake for Xbox to just take the Series X and put it into fucking Silverblade?
Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Because I was thinking, why the fuck did they not just tell AMD to make an extra different chip or whatever just for cloud?
That's why Kareem is going. That's why they're going. I mean, I feel bad for Kareem because I totally believe cold blood that this was an idea that came from Phil. This has Phil incompetency written all over it. I just think that Phil approached Kareem and said, look, we do not want developers to have to develop a cloud version and an Xbox version. Is there a way we could put this in the sky? And Kareem probably was like, well, I guess so. Okay, let's do it. And he did it and it failed. And unlike all the other mistakes that Phil has made, he's never had to die on the sword for him. It's always someone else. This time it was Kareem. It sounds like I bet you this was Phil that did that. Yeah, that was stupid, Cold Blood. To answer your question, the short is, yeah, it was dumb. It was very dumb. Anybody else would have just, like you said, asked AMD to build something custom. To build custom chips, not make consoles and to turn them into certain. That was dumb. That's why your streaming platform is the least capable because of that. So, people are going to hear that. They're going to be mad at me. Oh, but I like xCloud. Again, it's like the expired hot dog scenario that I said. Okay, I'll eat the hot dogs when they're green. They expired 3 months ago. That's me. That's not a reason for me to say, you know what? Just wipe the slime off of them and eat them. No, if that's what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do. But everybody else has standards. I'm sorry. In xCloud.
My honest opinion, Luna is the worst. But
well,
at least xCloud comes with the Game Pass option that you can have games downloaded to your system. Luna has nothing like that. That's
if you. Well, see, the way Luna works now, and then they're going to be piggybacking on. Well, not first and foremost. I'm a firm believer that in cloud gaming, your performance has to be on par with the devices or better. It means nothing. If it's cool, it's nice, and it's a sweet approach to have a system that you can play in the cloud that offers gaming to some more people. That's fine. That's a cute introductory way for cloud gaming to announce itself. But at some point in time, for it to be a competent way to play games, it has to be on par with mainstream gaming. I'm talking about as far as performance is concerned. xCloud in no way, shape, or form or fashion is on par with 1080p gaming. There are some people that do 1080p 60 gaming. That's fine. In no way is it on par. At least Amazon Luna, when you have the proper network functioning, it's on par with 1080p 60 gaming. Now, then after you go through performance, then you can argue lineup. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. I do admit, Game Pass has a better lineup, definitely. But I can't even enjoy the lineup because the service is so crappy. So, again, it's cute. It was cute year 1, year 2, year 3. We're going into year 4, year 5 in this next rollout phase of cloud gaming. If cloud gaming wants to continue to see systematic growth, it has to keep getting better and better and better and make sure it's on par with the norms of dedicated device gaming. And Xbox just isn't there yet. That's a problem. We have PlayStation leapfrogged them. Now they're there. It doesn't make any sense. You were doing the biggest bragging and boasting about cloud. You're the one that put cloud gaming on the map as far as anticipation is concerned. Xbox did. For your performance or for your output or for your version of cloud gaming to be as undesired as it is to your audience, I don't think that's a good look. And that's why I think Kareem is gone. I think he's the one that has to die on this sword for xCloud not being as good as it should be. Which is a shame because I feel like, again, Phil is the one that came up with that notion. Purple Haze says, this is 100% correct. Saying it ran on Series X blades was more of a hindrance that people in the industry knew this. But you know, cloud warriors don't want to hear that. That's why I had to precurse it. Like, I know people are sharpening up their blades right now. Wait till I catch him at the mall. I know, Perp. But catch him in the parking lot when his back is turned. I know. These are the people drinking the Kool-Aid. If you like the expired green slimy hot dog, then God bless you in your stomach. The rest of us have standards, and we're going to operate by those standards. And I'm sorry. xCloud sucks. And I'm kind of happy. I'm not happy for anybody to lose their job. I'm happy this happened. Why am I happy that this happened? Because I think Xbox's cloud service is now going to be revamped. I don't think they're getting out of cloud. I think it's going to be revamped, and it's going to function properly now. I think they are going to have some. I think that generational leap that they're talking about, this ties into the hardware and what the hardware is going to look like and why they're even doing backwards compat. I think what it is that they're working on something similar to NVIDIA. They've been doing a lot of AI work with NVIDIA. No telling what they've learned, what they're licensing from NVIDIA. We know NVIDIA licensed its technology to Boosteroid, right? So no telling what they've licensed to Microsoft as far as cloud gaming is concerned. And maybe they're working on new server blades. Shout out to Tim. Through his sources, he said he's heard that they're working on something new. So if they're working on something new, it ain't got nothing to do with these dumb consoles in the cloud, then yeah, Kareem's gone. I get it. And then that also ties into why this backwards compat thing, I think, is an issue or is a big concern for them. Because if your devices, if you're handheld, if you're going to have a handheld that's dockable, right? And then you're going to have a stream box. Both of those devices, guess what? Are not going to be able to handle previous physical discs. Ah, yes. So what do we do with all the other games that people have? Well, Xbox talked in the past. They were just, throwing ideas out there that they might have a trade-in. I remember when this was a big topic. They might have a trade-in program where you could go to a certain store that they'll partner with, bring in your old disc, and for $2, they'll give you a digital license for that game or something like that. Like you trade in, you trade in your game, give them an additional $1 or $2 and get a digital license. They might do something like that. I think they're working on this initiative because, again, I don't think the next Xbox is not going to be a dedicated console. It's going to be, in my opinion, a stream box like the NVIDIA Shield Pro and a dockable handheld that may run a little bit more natively, like an Asus ROG or something like that. So I believe both of those rumors are true. And again, due to the lack of physical games and the ability the inability of both of those devices to use physical games, I think that's why they're examining how your digital library can be constant with you. So those are my thoughts. With that said, I don't want to take up this whole time. I'm going to turn this over to Cold Blood now, and then you guys chime in the chat too. Cold Blood, what do you think what does this all mean to you?
Didn't I tell you? It's a one-way ticket out of console gaming. That's what it means.
Yeah. Yep.
If they really try to have whatever Nvidia got, put into their technology, they don't want to be in console gaming no more.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't.
That's what it tells me. Yes, they might have a fucking streaming stick or whatever they wanted to do from the beginning.
Yeah.
And probably have a Series X for those fucking suckers that still want the console, but without the disc.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me, but I don't know. I mean, are they really gonna put everything into cloud gaming after xCloud failed so hard?
I think what they're going to do, and again, to your point, to what you're suggesting, the big question is this really going to work, right? But I think they're looking at NVIDIA GeForce Now, and they're like, we can do that now, we think, and we can make it popular. Like we were having a discussion this weekend, right, Cold Blood, about certain games to stream and what could and people were suggesting what games we could stream to show off GeForce Now. Like, I think for like a hardcore, I mean, we've joked around and went back and forth about this. I think for a hardcore like gamer like yourself, or someone that really looks at image quality and can determine things frame by frame, the compression that happens in cloud gaming is going to be unappealing to a lot of people. Not everybody, but unappealing. It is. I've had conversations with lots of people that are like, look at this compression and all this other stuff. I feel like to a lot more people, it wouldn't matter to them. But so therefore, console gaming isn't going anywhere. But I think Microsoft thinks, this is what they think, that they can take something as powerful as NVIDIA GeForce Now and say, all right, look, for you diehards, okay, you're noticing the compression, and you may not like this as much as you liked what PlayStation is doing. That's fine. But we're still giving you something that's attractive to many of you, and you can play games wherever you want to. And we think that this can make cloud gaming more popular. And I feel like they think that they are the best brand to make this popular. Because again, as much as I talk about NVIDIA GeForce Now, as much as Digital Foundry gets all creamy knuckled about them, whatever, it's still a small percentage of people playing it. And I think Microsoft feels like they can steal that thunder from them and, make it a household name. That's what they're thinking. But again, to your point, does the community have an appetite that much for it yet? I don't know about that. And secondly, even if they did, can Microsoft pull it off? Or not Microsoft. Can Xbox pull it off? Because Xbox has a penchant for screwing up everything that they tell you that they're going to do under Phil Spencer. And that is not hyperbole. That's just the way that it is. They went into this generation swearing to you that they're going to be more confident. He sent an email, Phil that is, to Satya Nadella saying that we got the best hardware and I'm very confident on what we're doing. And they fell so flat that they're doing what you suggested. They're trying to end the generation 3 years early. Like, come on. I have no faith until I see what it is that they're doing. But I can tell you what they're thinking, if that answers your question. We got Sean in the house. Yo. What's up, brother? Good to see you as always.
I would bet some bot $100 that Game Pass ain't going nowhere near 200 million in 10 years.
Oh my God.
I would bet $100 on it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that bull jive from Michael Pachter.
You saw that?
Bro, like, here's the thing about Michael. I've been around for a long time. I've never liked the dude. I don't know him. And I normally don't say that about people I don't know. I just don't like him. Why? Because look up Michael Pachter and look at things that he's gotten wrong. He's gotten so much stuff wrong. This is how Michael Pachter became famous. I'll make this real quick. He made I forgot what it was, about something a long time ago. And he happened to be right. And this is before like the gaming press and there weren't content creators and all that other stuff. This is before we started really understanding the business side of gaming, which we still don't, but we had no clue of it. So this guy who is a Wall Street executive, he's real big on gaming and he loves gaming so much. And that was so awesome to us. And he's sitting there talking and using curse words and to us nerds, that was so fantastic. That's why Cliff Belinsky was so popular back then. Cliff was the gamer's gamer. He just talked any way that he wanted to, and he was so cool. He's cut from that cloth. And then what this guy started doing, this is a Wall Street analyst that's talking video games, and he's hosting parties at E3, and his parties are the talk of the town. That's how Michael Pachter became famous. Even after year after making one right prediction, he kept making bad prediction after bad prediction after. Your favorite content creators and your favorite journalists, they never said anything bad about Michael Pachter. Why? Because he had those fantastic parties at E3, and I want to be invited to the next one. That's the only reason why Michael Pachter is a public figure right now. The only reason. Anybody else with this track record would have been forgotten about. Yo, we got Juice in the house. What's going on, brother? He said, Nathan G. Hey, Nathan, ain't you an Xbox guy? I thought you was an Xbox guy. Or I could be wrong. Nathan, I'm sorry. If I've slandered you, I apologize. But aren't you? I thought you were an Xbox guy. How many times he says is Xbox going to repackage old Xbox games? I don't know, man. Do you have an answer for Nathan G. Coldblood?
What did he say?
He said, how many times is Xbox going to repackage old Xbox games?
Well, we could also ask that Sony.
Yeah, true. That is true. That is true. Shout out to Doc Dark.
Bro, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like Sony does it too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's.
I'd rather ask Sony that actually because I want them to put out more shit. Fuck Xbox.
Yeah, I think Sony thought they were going to fill in the gap with a bunch of games as a service titles, and then they all got slashed, and now we kind of got like, well, I mean. They're leaning on second and third party. I personally, and I know I am not the standard PlayStation guy. So I know PlayStation guys are listening to me and they're like, shut up, Moss. But I don't care about second and third party exclusives. I really don't. If a good game is a good game. Again, I repeat, a good game is a good game. You know what I mean? So he says, Michael Pachter parties. He said Michael Pachter parties are greater than Diddy parties. I would hope so. Yeah, man. That's the only reason why people pay attention to Michael Pachter is because he was throwing them parties. And a lot of these dudes that try to be like, that try to play above the record is always trying to tell y'all when we're debating stuff about gaming, oh, that's silly. Don't debate about that. You guys look foolish. Those guys, they're the ones that made Michael Pachter famous. They're the ones that had him on their shows, going to his parties and all the other stuff and spreading misinformation right along with him. You know what I'm saying? Giving him a podium to spread his misinformation. And back when we were just goofy and doofuses like that as gaming nerds, oh, look at this Wall Street guy looking for acceptance, right? Look at this Wall Street guy. He's talking about games. Oh, man, that's so rad, man. Oh, man. games are going to be popular one day. That's the only reason why he snuck in. It's the only reason why he snuck in. If Michael Pachter came out today, if he just started announcing himself today and was talking the same shit that he did back then, and it was as wrong as he would be his career in talking about games, you know, as a creator, as a content creator on this side of the fence would have been over instantaneously. People are held so much more accountable now than they were back then. And unfortunately, this is where, I hate to name it, this is where we got the Destins and we got the Ryan McCaffreys and the Michael Pachters and you name it, because people weren't held accountable. Shout out to Cold Blood. He gifted a membership and he gifted, hey yo, Broadman from the 5th floor. Broadman be lurking. Broadman, what's up, man? I ain't see you, Broadman from the 5th floor. You know who that is? That's somebody from one of Z's podcasts. Cold Blood. Yeah, Broadman from the 5th floor. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you got gifted. Now you go check out the content. We just put out new content this weekend. Where I gave like in-depth thoughts. I gave like a live reaction to this as well, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We got more content coming. I recorded something while I was out and about because I was driving around for like 6 hours today. I've been up since 4 o'clock. And shit, no, I've been driving longer than that because I just got home like an hour ago or about an hour and a half ago. And so I recorded a little something. I responded to something that I heard, and I'm going to try to put it up there later today. It's going to be with some more content. And then me and Cold Blood, we're going to work on doing something like, we'll probably do something tomorrow. Oh, as a matter of fact, as a reminder, tomorrow, what time, my time, Cold Blood, will you be available? Because I know you got to get home and then get you some rest. When will be a good time for us to do the stream?
Anything after 5.
After 5, okay. All right, so that's 10. Okay, so we'll do it at noon. We'll do it at noon my time. I am going to be doing the other Foamy Friday stream, the finishing out Peppa Pig, dear Lord. So join us if you're a Discord member. If you're not a Discord member, here, let me put the link to the Discord up in there. We're going to be streaming it in the Discord for the Discord members. We're going to try that. Let me put here. Join us in Discord for Foamy, or I'll put for tomorrow's Suffer stream. Yeah, we're doing something new for our members. Join the Discord and make sure that you are a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. All right. But yeah, man. I'm curious to see how this is going to pan out. Do us a favor, hit the like button. We got 13 people watching. Can you please hit the like button? See, when y'all hit that like button, y'all don't understand how much that helps us as a platform. Like, it does so much for us. You just don't understand. Like me and Cold Blood and I, we didn't get a chance to talk like we normally do, because I've been running around everywhere, and we were just, asking questions about different analytics or whatever. He asked me something, and then when I got a chance to come home, I checked it, and I'm like, holy cow, like, our numbers are doing better. And I looked, it was because you guys like the content. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you like the content, that tells YouTube, hey, this person is reacting to this. And let's put this in front of more people, because people are reacting to this. So do us a huge, it does so much for the platform, gets us in front of more people, and gives us more opportunities to do things for you guys. It doesn't cost you a thing, seriously. Hit that like button. That's all you got to do. We got 13 people watching. We only got 7 likes. Yeah, I'm interested in what Xbox can do. I want to see what their streaming thing looks like. I'm interested in seeing it. I truly want to see what it looks like. My question is, though, how much third-party support are they going to get? Like, is this just going to be a box that streams Game Pass and then streams other third-party stores like how GeForce Now does? Or did Microsoft go from saying, you know what, we're going to lose this fight with PlayStation, but we'd rather fight or get in a lane with GeForce Now and Asus? Like, are they now going to try to in a dual way battle Asus ROG in the Steam Deck with the handheld and battle GeForce Now over streaming? That's an interesting question, and I'm interested to see, because Sarah Bond reiterated again via some email that they magically discovered behind the toilet or whatever that this is going to be the biggest technological leap in generations. So does that mean that they trying to bring the heat? Is they going to be doing some 8K 120 something crazy, some 16K 260 frames per second? They're gonna try to do something astronomical. We'll see. I'm interested to see. I think Cold Blood, this is what I think. I think Xbox as a platform is hedging upon whatever it is that they do. If they don't see success with this handheld, and they don't see success with the stream box, then the platform days are over. I think, because again, the server blades cost money and all of that. I think the platform days are over. Like, at best, they'll probably.
I said Xbox has such a bad reputation everywhere else but America.
Mm-hmm. Which is true.
So if you can just ditch that fucking name and Windows box or something,
yeah,
on it, you'll probably have more success.
Yeah, I think it's Microsoft altogether. People globally just don't like Microsoft, especially when you get into Asia. They're talking about Asia's ripe for us. What the hell it is? Like, I trust PlayStation with their streaming service would see success in Asia over you. People just don't like Microsoft. I know this was historically when I used to, from the college papers that I wrote, people really hate Microsoft globally. Outside, like Cold Blood said, outside of the US, particularly outside of the West, and even in parts of the West, like in parts of Europe, they don't like Microsoft. A lot of people are using Apple products and Linux. You know, those Linux and other non-Microsoft applications, I think, get their biggest usage outside of the US, particularly in Asia. Last time I checked. So yeah, the brand, yeah, they might have to rebrand. Like you said, Windows box, or I don't know, Windows Cloud, something like that. That may be on the horizons. What do you guys think? Let's put up a poll. Let's see what you guys think. Do you think Xbox's next device will do better than the Xbox Series X and S? Yeah, because they have to. Like, it's looking bad out here for the Xbox Series X and S. We saw. I want to react to. I want to get your thoughts on something else before we get out of here. Somebody already said no. Shout out to Doc Dark. So Doc came on our show. He graced us with his presence and gave his thoughts about Hellblade. And my brother Doc Dark went and got a PC to ail his Xbox woes. I thought it was very interesting, the choice of PC, but that's for a whole nother topic. But what I also thought was interesting is that he's exactly where I'm at. Like when I abandoned Xbox, I went to PC. I think sadly though, what he's going to discover, Cold Blood. Well, he said he wants to do 1080p 60 gaming, which again, the choice in a few months might be hampered. But that's a whole nother topic. But even at 1080p 60 gaming, you're going to find out that you're going to need the best of the best for whatever type of gaming it is, or you're going to be sitting there adjusting stuff all day. So if you want to do 1080p 60 gaming, you go look for the best graphics card and the best processor, and I would go one up. I would go, if 1080p 60 gaming is your thing, I would say, oh, what's the best processor? And go one up. Meaning you go into like the low lane 1440p 60 area. Because when it comes to PC gaming, Cobra, as you know, these HD packs and all this other shit that they add, it will fuck you up rather swiftly. You'll be ass out rather quick. So don't sit there and say, oh, here's the range. I think the sweet spot will be the middle here. No, because you'll find out in a couple of months. Now your rig can't even run it at 1080p 60.
But the bigger problem is gonna be the CPU.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
because the CPU is the one working at 1080p more than the GPU is.
Yeah. Doc, call me. Doc, we have to talk, brother. Doc should have reached out to me, but call me. We're going to have to talk, good brother. I get what you were looking to do, but so you don't, and the only reason why I'm saying that, Doc, is I know that you had people that were hating, that you were concerned about people hating on you and just being negative. No, you're going exactly through the conundrum in exactly the same time that I went through it. The only difference is I kind of disrupted your time space continuum by throwing cloud gaming in your face when I did. See, at that time, there was nothing else that was fathomable to me but Xbox. But you early on got introduced into cloud gaming. Here's what I suggest for you is that PC gaming is great. PC gaming is something that really could meet your needs. But if you're doing this over the performance thing, then you gotta understand, like Cold Blood said, the CPU, wait till you start getting these games that are gonna be throttling CPU power. You're gonna be a little disappointed, brother. So call me. you might want to put that thing back in the box sooner rather than later. Call me. Not Your Mother in the House says it doesn't matter what they do in terms of platform. Everything comes down to the games. That's no truth. Yeah, absolutely. Microsoft doesn't know how to make compelling games, so they will fail. Holy shit. The hip hop quotable. Can I pin this? Can I pin this for all time? You gonna let me pin this? Yeah, that's what it boils down to, Not Your Mother. Like, what's going to separate Xbox from the Asus ROG? If the Game Pass games suck, there's nothing exclusive to the box that is tantalizing, then what's to make me buy what you're doing versus getting the NVIDIA GeForces, getting their Shield in the Asus ROG? Why wouldn't I just get those? Why am I getting your device? What makes your device stick out? It's the games. The games gotta hunker this stuff down. If you're trying to reach a niche audience, like the cloud gaming community is a niche audience, right? Because to them it's all about access. A lot of them are gamers that were disenfranchised from getting a platform. They couldn't afford it, whatever. And now all they got to do is pay $10 a month and they get to stream or whatever. And they get to stream Xbox games, or $10 a month and they can stream GeForce Now or Luna or whatever else is out there, right? But that's a niche audience. Most gamers that want to interact with gaming have the means and they are willing to go pick up a box at this moment. So when you look at what a box can do, and you look at what you need for those people that are willing to shell out that $500 for a box, they're shelling out that $500 and they're willing to do so for the games. They're working on my retainer wall and they suck. So if you hear any grinding, that's from them. Yeah, it's the games. Oh, hold on. Okay. I don't think this is a... Hold on. We got to pause that. Yeah, I got to make sure, because they'll do some stuff and then copyright this and I'll be in deep doo-doo. Okay. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let's look at this poll right now. And come on, hit that poll, y'all. And then also hit them likes, y'all. We got 12 people watching and we only got 8 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Or damn it, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Either a reaction is a reaction. I see some of y'all out there. Yeah, I hate this dude. I hate this video. Every time he goes live, dislike it. It's a reaction. YouTube likes it either way. But if you're here hating or you're here congratulating, let them know. All right. And if you hit the dislike button, maybe they'll show it to more people that that are angry like you, and y'all can get up enough nerve to stop lurking and get up in the chat. Yeah, we got 8. We got 4. We only got 4 votes. All 4 votes were no. I know some of y'all got more opinions. Come on, man. Do you think that the Xbox's next device will do better than the Xbox Series X and S? Very simple question. Yes or no? Don't be turkey hearted. Don't go, well, I don't know. Yes or no? We got to get out of here in like 5 minutes because I got to run out and pick up these mangy kids. But
it's still no.
Hit that poll. Yeah. But what do you think about that, Cold Blood? Do you think it doesn't matter, even if they are going third party? It doesn't matter whatever Xbox tries because they don't have the games? Is that what you think?
You got games. Suck.
Yeah,
I mean, they are already third party.
Mm-hmm.
All the Activision shit is a third party.
Yeah.
Now they start with the first party shit coming over to PlayStation and Nintendo.
Exactly. Yeah, they're already third party.
Yeah. What are you calling that? Half third party?
2.5 party. They're 2.5 party. Being that they're third party, I mean, people are like, oh man, you're going to do the stream box? Well, GeForce Now is already doing that. Oh, you're going to do a handheld? Well, Steam Deck and Asus ROG is already going to do that. What would separate them if the games aren't great? That's what I'm trying to. And then does it even matter, Cold Blood? Because even if I get an Asus ROG, I can still play Game Pass on that. I get Game Pass on NVIDIA GeForce Now, unless this is cheaper. And so, are they going to go back to losing money again when they sell hardware? I don't know.
You know what? You know what they're not going to be able to play probably?
What's that?
PlayStation games.
Oh, yeah. They're not. No, they're absolutely not. They're absolutely not. And I had heard a discussion about that where someone was like, surmising like, yeah, they're going to be able to play. No, they're not. No, they're not. I was messing around with Cold Blood this weekend, but GeForce Now had, for a limited time, had God of War. And then PlayStation snagged it. And PlayStation went through the extra step of making sure that, because if you bought the copy of God of War, you still have it in your library. As long as you activate it on GeForce Now within a certain time. But after that, forget about it. But they even went through the rigors of, because you can play GeForce Now on your Xbox. They went through the rigors of making sure that if you're playing GeForce Now on an Xbox, you can't boot up God of War. That's how petty they are. So you're to Cold Blood's point, you're not playing GeForce Now. I mean, you're not playing God of War via GeForce or no Xbox peripheral at all. And some people are like, oh, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, screw Xbox. Look, Xbox ain't playing friendly either. I got to play xCloud at time. I can't play with my PlayStation controller. I had to download like what do you call that? An extension in order to play xCloud. In order to play my with my PlayStation controller on xCloud, I couldn't do it. So Xbox ain't getting into. They're not playing ball either. It's just that it's more noticeable when you're the winner. It's way more noticeable when you're the one winner. Who voted yes? Oh, somebody voted yes. Oh, it was probably Bruh Man from the Fifth Flow.
I want to know his opinion.
It'll be more successful than the X and S. Yeah. Come to the front. He made them. Oh, look, they don't run. They don't ran off. Nathan G says Sony remakes old games. Xbox keeps finding ways to put their old catalog on new hardware.
What's the difference?
I guess he's saying at least it's a remake, but PlayStation has kind of like overdone it, I feel, with remakes. I get why they're there for a portion of new PlayStation gamers. There are PlayStation gamers, new ones, that listen to Colt and Dealer when they were like, yeah, this PlayStation game sucks. And then now they've realized that they don't suck. And they didn't play. They missed out on Last of Us. I get that. But along with that, there needs to be new IP coming out here. And we don't see it coming out here as much as we'd like. So I get what you're saying, Nathan, but still, it's not that wide of a difference. All right. Let me get up out of here. Let me get up out of here because I got to pick up these mangy kids. But Cold Blood, any final?
Wait, didn't you want to say something to Not Your Mother?
He says, let me see here.
No, you wanted to say something to him.
Oh, yeah. It's Not Your Mother. Look, if you're, look, brother, I because of, and again, this is because Not Your Mother has been such a huge supporter of the platform. And you too, Perp. We have special access for members, but you guys have donated well over, you know what I'm saying? You guys were part of the almighty MM2K Gaming Clash a couple of weeks ago, the gifting and the super chat clash. So we want to give you guys access to the content. Not your mother. I don't think you're part of the Discord right now, but if you want access to that content, brother, join the Discord, because that's the way I can get it to you. Join the Discord. Let me know it's you, and I'll get you access. Same with you, Perp. I already think you're part of the Discord, though. Just confirm that for me, and hit me with a DM, and I'll make sure you get access to. And again, for everybody else that, the reason why we're doing that is because these guys were throwing out 50s, all, hundreds, all types of crazy shit. And we're very appreciative of it. We love you guys for it, and we're so thankful for it. And if you want access to the extra content that we have within the Discord, behind the scenes, and a bunch of the other stuff, just hit that join button, become a member. And at the homie level, the $4.99 level, that gets you access to a bunch of content. All right. So feel free to do that. All right. Thanks, Cold Bluff, for reminding me. All right, y'all. I got to go out here and get these rascal ass grandkids. I will rap to you guys tomorrow. Again, we're going to be doing the Foamy stream, the Suffer stream tomorrow. And then we're going to be doing a video. And then we're going to also be back on Wednesday with another in a row mic check. Sorry we had to do this one so short, but not a lot of things popping today, but I think it was still a good conversation to have. With that said, we are out of here. Till next time, you have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.